Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you like to hear someone talk about cats, rats, dogs, or reptiles, go ahead and hit those like and subscribe buttons down below because it is kind of what I'm here for. Today's video, I am going to be playing with my solar meter some and checking all the readings on my reptiles enclosures. I am not good at explaining things. I don't articulate things in a way that other people understand. It'll make sense to me, but it doesn't make sense to other people a lot of the time. So I'm going to link in the description down below my favorite video that I watched that made all of this make the most sense to me. It's by ZA Reptiles, and it's a very similar video to what I'm doing today. I'm just not going to be explaining all the science. I'm just going to be doing it. So that's going to be linked in the description down below, as well as the solar meter that I got, if it's still available on Amazon, because it's been a while since I bought it. I will link that in the description down below. So basically, I'm just going to be checking to make sure that my reptiles are in the proper Ferguson zone. So making sure that they're getting the proper UVI, UVB readings, UVI, UVB readings. Okay, cool. Making sure they're getting the proper UV. That's what I'll say. See, stuff makes sense in my head. It just doesn't come out right. So y'all can have a good laugh at that. Anyways, this is my solar meter. And this is what I'm going to be using. It's super easy. It'll tell you the zones with the numbers on the back. Here it's going to have it as well, just without the numbers. The ranges is what I mean. And then it's really easy to use. You just push this button. So in here, obviously I'm in these are like indoor lights, regular indoor lights. It's going to say 0. The most important thing to remember when using this is that this right here is what actually reads. So you want to make sure that this is pointing directly up the best you can and put it at the level that your animal is going to be at. So if your animal's like this big, you're going to want to have it like right here on top of that basking spot. If your animal's like this big, you're going to want to have it like right here on that basking spot. So I always try to keep that in mind and do the best I can. This sucker wasn't cheap. It was kind of a more expensive little tool, but it's going to save me so much money in the long run. It's not even funny. We use mega ray bulbs. I'm not sure what bulb my white tree frogs have in there. I honestly don't remember if I could find a mega ray in as low of a wattage as I needed or not. But we use mega ray bulbs for all of the other animals, if not possibly white tree frogs included. And I love these bulbs. They do the heat, they do all the needs all at once. So they're the easiest thing for us to get. So they're super cool for that. They are kind of expensive. I mean, lights are pricey. I used to have in my planner every 6 months, it was like buy light day, and I would replace all my reptiles lights. It took me 6 months to save up for that and to do it again. So just to keep on repeating it. This thing, I definitely don't have to do that anymore. So we're gonna get into this. Let's just start doing some readings. The last time I did a reading, because I keep all of my readings and stuff written down in this notebook. I don't know why I tore the page out this time, but I did. Last time I did a reading was in February, and it looks like everyone was within zone. Everyone was within zone. So I haven't, my tegu's not on here because I didn't have a tegu then. So that's what we're doing today is I'm doing it again with the new dates. I did actually do one already, and then I was like, I'm gonna film a video. So I'll show you that one again. But I'm just going to jump into it now and start doing the reading because this intro's long enough already, right? So another comment that I wanted to make really quick before I started doing this was my Zen Habitat enclosures especially. I have seen a lot of people in Facebook groups and stuff talk about how you have to mount your lights inside in order for them to get the proper UVA, UVB, and all of that exposure and things that they need. I've never done that. My lights are mounted on top like this. So I've actually never mounted them on the inside, and I was within range last time. So I'm going to see if I'm still within range now. However, Dragon's light did just get changed because I think it's the fixture needs to get replaced, but it wasn't coming on at one point and I didn't want to take any chances. So I just went ahead and replaced the bulb. But we're going to replace the fixture this weekend. So anyways, let me just jump into this now that I've said that. So here's Dragon looking all grumpy. He came out whenever he saw me. I guess he thinks I'm gonna feed him again, but he got food already today. So the places I see him at the most are where his tail is. He usually likes to rest his head right there. So I'm going to check that one first. Now, obviously, he has many other options available to him, and he should be between 2.9 and 7.4. So I'm going to say his head rests about right here when he's here. Oh, so he is well within range there for sure. Now, since I've replaced the bulb, I haven't seen him up here. So I'm curious if it's just a little much. He usually doesn't go much higher than this when he is here. So that's definitely a little high. Definitely a little high for him, and probably why I haven't seen him up here. This is another really popular spot he likes to be at. So we're at 3 right there. And then occasionally he likes to lay just right here, just that high. So 3.5, 3.5 is safe to say. So he really likes to be in that 3.5 zone, but it looks like with this new light, okay. So he could probably do like right up here. Yeah, with this new light though, it looks like he's a little high in the zone, so I'm gonna let him self-regulate on that one though. I'm not gonna change anything about it right now, and I'm pretty sure he'll be all right with it. Okay, and Gordon is in zone 2 to 3. So let's see what his is going to be reading at. That's a little low. Now, he typically kind of, it's hard for me to get like exactly where he goes, but he's usually like right in here. You know what, I'm just gonna move that over for now and do it like this. Let's see. So 2.1, that is a good reading. Ew, I need to clean back behind that brick. But that is a good reading for Gordon, who, you can see the tip of his tail right there. He's a grumpy boy, and we're gonna leave him be for now. Okay, I'm going to be doing my green iguana next. I'm going to be checking this spot. This is an older bulb, but I'm going to try and reach back there to that spot because occasionally she'll stand right there. But this is pretty much where she hangs out. Usually she's out a little bit further, but she hasn't quite woken up completely yet today. I'm going to do my best getting this reading, but y'all pray for me because this child is not a fan of me much at all. Okay. So she'll hang out right here some. Let's see if I can get that. Holy crap, that's kind of high. Let's go back to where she was. So we're gonna go like right here with it. Okay. So that's within zone. I definitely feel like that zone was probably not as accurate of a reading. I tell you what, I'm gonna come and read it from back here and see, because that's probably more accurate. And we're looking at, what is that reading at? Okay, that makes more sense. And that's within a good zone, I feel like. So that's this side. She's definitely not a fan of me, guys. Definitely not a fan of me. Okay, I have to actually like crawl in here a little bit to get this side. So please do not tail whip me, Zelda. I promise I'm not messing with you too much, okay? So this light that is directly right here, probably not going to get an accurate reading from right here. So this light is the one that's over a year old. Okay, I'm going to stick my head in here now. Please don't get me. And then that makes more sense. So whenever she's up here, okay. However, if she were right here, which I've seen her kind of rest up here a little bit at the top of the ramp, still on the lower end. But thanks for letting me do that, Zelda. So like I was saying about my White's tree frogs, they do have this bulb right here. And like I told you guys, they have so many places to sleep and be, but they all tend to pile up over here. Only one of them stays in the shadows back here consistently, but they even have another little frog dish and like everything. There's so many places to be, but they always choose to be here. Now they do not require a lot at all. That is within range for them. Let's get right where this dude's head is. So that's within range. I think it's anything below 1. I gotta double check it again, but so they're in the points. Hello, cutie. Oh, tried to get my finger. So the White's tree frogs, zone 1 to 2, it's 0 through 0.7. They were in 0.1. And then, of course, here's Keanu, who is not shy at all. And I'm a little afraid he's going to, like, charge me when I open this door. But we're going to see. We're going to see. He's definitely a wild young thing right now. And let's hope my finger stays intact. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Still working on taming him down. But I've got to get this at a good height for him, and I might have to move this brick because I know that that is not accurate at all because he has a brand new light and he's up there. So let me move this light or this brick. Okay, so that actually helped a little bit, I think. Still not great. Okay, I might just not be holding it far enough back. Oh no, we're good. I think I was holding it too close. See? It wasn't directly underneath the light. So we're pretty much good and within range there for Keanu. And here we have Tootie. And let's see, I can get a pretty accurate reading on him, I think. And he is great and within zone. That's perfect. Yeah, so he's good. Okay guys, thank you so much if you actually watched this whole video, because I know that that was kind of long and just me checking readings on my reptiles. But if you did watch the whole thing, go ahead and comment down below and be like, hey, I watched a bunch of numbers pop up on a screen. That was cool, because you're appreciated and thank you. I'm going to heart that big time. Anyways, that was it. I definitely think I'm going to be paying more attention to Keanu's lighting and making sure that I've got that fully straightened out. I'm still a little unsure of if I just read it wrong originally or what, so I'm going to be paying more attention to that, which again, this is great, and one of the main reasons as to why having a solar meter is completely beneficial to your animals. So that's kind of a cool thing. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope y'all have a great day.